Hi everyone, it's Ray from Amelia Park Children's Museum here with part 3 of our ceramics project. Let's start with a quick look back at how we got started, and we can see if all of this waiting that we've been doing is worthwhile. First, we made something out of clay. If you remember, I made a pumpkin. I also made a few other things to go along with it. I used a bakeable clay, which is definitely the way to go if you don't have a kiln in your house. Once we were ready, we headed into the kitchen. We baked our clay creations in the oven. We had to wait about an hour and a half for them to be ready. Though, if yours were thicker than mine, you had to wait even longer for them to bake. After we took them out, we had to wait a whole lot longer for them to cool down. So, were we finished? Well, we could call it quits here, but most ceramics creations are covered in a layer of glaze. The glaze will seal them and make them nice and shiny. The glaze for bakeable clay is actually really simple. All you have to do is paint on a thin layer and wait for it to dry. That's a little different from traditional ceramics. If you're using actual clay, the way you would do it is you would add the glaze and then you would have to put it in the kiln all over again. So that takes a little bit longer. Still, we have to wait for our glaze to dry for at least 30 minutes. Then, if we want, we can add a second coat. To completely dry, it's going to take 24 hours. You can get different colored glazes, it doesn't only have to be clear. Or, you could get creative and get a little paint. If you wait for the paint to dry, you can add a glaze on top of it. Well, it took a long time, and there was a lot of waiting at each step of the process. But we couldn't have made these fun clay sculptures if we didn't have patience.